What is going on, guys? This is the Club with the Man 1993 back up here again for another edition of WWE Turn Alert. This is episode number 159 of WWE Turn Alert. Not as groundbreaking as the last one, but still a good turn that I actually really like that they did. So, this turn we'll talk about from this past Wednesday night's episode of NXT, the August 26th edition, when Tommaso Ciampa was advertised to make his return. It's the first time we have seen Tommaso Ciampa since his loss to Karrion Kross back at NXT TakeOver in Your House back in June. So nearly 3 months later, Tommaso Ciampa comes back. So he comes back, and his return match was with Jake Atlas. He came out with this very sick-looking skull mask on his face, and he ripped it off. Went in there, had a very quick squash match with Jake Atlas. Until afterwards, he then did a vicious assault on Atlas, slamming him steel steps. He slammed him into the plexiglass. He even just did a draping DDT with the Willis Bell on him. He just went ballistic and beat the crap out of him. And then, of course, they put him on a stretcher. Ciampa sat on the apron. What led to them wanting to put him on a stretcher was the fact that he put Atlas underneath the ring and did one of those things where he just pulls him up, and he went chest first right into the steel, which was a sick looking shot for sure from the Sicilian psychopath. And then as they're taking him away on the stretcher, Ciampa sits on the apron and just watches the exact same way he sat when he first turned on Johnny Gargano 3.5 years ago. I still cannot believe it's that long since that amazing heel turn happened. And then, of course, waiting for him to go. But he did not. Instead, he gets up, pulls Atlas off of the stretcher again, hits another Willow's Bell while the neck brace was on him. I had hair around my neck, I didn't realize till now. And then he sits there with that silk on his face like yes, I love that. This is what I gotta do. So Tommaso Ciampa is back to being a heel. The first time he's been a heel, of course, since right before he had his neck surgery before NXT TakeOver New York last year. They kind of made it like he turned face at TakeOver New York last year when he came out and congratulated Johnny Gargano on winning the NXT Championship. But then they brought him back from his neck surgery last October as a face, and he entered a feud with Adam Cole until Johnny Gargano turned heel on him, and it was kind of like a roles reverse feud a little bit, going to their one final beat match they had in the empty building where they just beat the ever-living crap out of each other. And then he had the feud with Karrion Kross. So, obviously, from storyline purposes, Tommaso Ciampa came back looking to, regain his spot. He went to war with the rest of the Undisputed Era and earned his opportunity against Adam Cole. Johnny Gargano obviously took that away from him and even beat him. And the next person who targeted him was Karrion Kross. So obviously, Tommaso Ciampa went into a slump. So why wouldn't he want to come back and bring back that vicious side of him, which is what got him back to the top, to show he's not messing around anymore. He's getting back on top. And that may happen this coming Tuesday night when he takes on Adam Cole, Finn Balor, and Johnny Gargano in a Fatal 4-Way match. A Fatal 4-Way 60-minute Iron Man match, which I'm doing a lot of reactions for that night. He could possibly win back and become a 2-time NXT champion. And quite personally, I like Ciampa much more as a heel. As a babyface, he's fine. He gets the job done. He can, make himself credible. But I think he's personally, the stock for me is high for him as a heel. And I think that's just the role he's best suited for. He can get away for a while with a babyface run. I'm not opposed to him being a babyface. But he's definitely, at his best as a heel. And, I can't wait to look forward to see what he does. And back in his Sicilian psychopath heel role. As he goes to request to get Goldie back. And again, could be as soon as Tuesday. Who knows? But that, my friends, that is my thoughts on Tommaso Ciampa returning to NXT on the August 26, 2020 episode and defeating Jake Atlas and and turning heel with that vicious assault he got on him afterwards. So guys, what are your thoughts on this turn? What are your thoughts on Tommaso Ciampa being a heel? Do you agree he's much suited as a heel? Where do you see this direction going? Do you think he will win the NXT Championship Fatal 4-Way match, 60-minute Iron Man this coming Tuesday night? What are your thoughts, guys? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video. Subscribe or comment to my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAir93. And until a bunch of pending ones are confirmed, guys, as always, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.